In this video, I'll show you exactly how to do cash envelope stuffing in 4 easy steps. Hey, it's Dinashan. Welcome to my channel, where I help you make money online, save money, and invest your money. So let's begin. If you've ever researched how to budget, then you probably came across cash envelope stuffing. This method has been around forever. However, many people still don't know how it works or the benefits. The reason we overspend is because there's nothing telling us to stop. This is how the cash envelope system can help you. It's one more tool in your toolkit to help you stick to your budget. The cool thing about the envelope system is that you can start right now. You don't have to save up cash or buy fancy envelopes. In fact, you can make envelopes with color-coded cardboard paper. How easy is that, right? Make sure to stick around to the end because I'll answer 5 frequently answered questions, which are: Number 1, how do bills get paid using the envelope system? Number 2, what envelopes should I use? Number 3, how do I make sure I succeed? And number 5, can you still use this method if you pay bills online? Here's how the cash envelope system works in 4 easy steps. Number 1, think of the budget categories you need. You can come up with different budget categories that should get an envelope, but here's a few to think about: groceries, restaurants, entertainment, gas, clothing, health, makeup, car maintenance, personal, and gifts. Number 2, figure out your budget amount. If you tend to spend on things like birthdays or gifts, then look at limiting that amount to a certain amount for the month. If groceries are always eating up your cash, figure out how much you want to spend and then stick to it. Let's say you budget $500 per month for your groceries. When you get paid, withdraw $500 and put it in an envelope labeled groceries, and then only spend $500 on groceries that month. Simple, right? But you have to be disciplined though. Don't cheat by using your debit card, and don't lie to yourself promising you'll do better next month. We've all been there, right? Promising ourselves that we'll do something better next week or next month, but it never happens. I've done that way too many times to count, and I'm sure you have too. Also, make sure you and your spouse are on the same page with regards to your budget amounts. If your spouse occasionally goes shopping, hand him or her money from the grocery envelope. Here's something that doesn't require money, and that's hitting the like button if you're getting value out of this video. Number 3, create and fill cash envelopes for your budget categories. Again, let's say your budget is $500 a month for groceries. Withdraw $500 and put it in an envelope labeled groceries. That's your food budget for the month. So when you go shopping, make sure you carry enough money to cover your costs. If you go over, you have to put something back. I know it's hard, but it's better than busting out your whole budget for the month. Any change you get back goes back into the envelope. No money comes out of the grocery envelope except to pay for groceries. If you forget this envelope at home, turn the car around and go get it. Number 4, only spend cash that you've put in each envelope. Once the money is gone, it's gone. If you want to go to the store but you don't have enough money, search the fridge for leftovers. Be creative. Hey, sometimes leftovers are more delicious. You know what I'm talking about? This is a great way to get intentional with your spending. So, as promised, here are 5 frequently asked questions about cash envelope stuffing. Number 1. How do bills get paid using the cash envelope system? You probably have bills that are due the same day each month for the same amount. I know I do. These could be things such as your cell phone, mortgage, and car payment. These bills are called fixed amounts. In order to pay these bills, you could leave money in your checking account for your bills and pay them automatically. You'll need to withdraw cash for everything else. This will make things a little easier for you. Doing it this way, you will not keep running back to the bank to put cash in your checking account to pay for every fixed expense. Here's an example of how Kumiko from thebudgetmom.com does her budget. So as you can see, she has a paycheck number 1, and that's $1,000. So she has 2 cash envelope expenses. One is hers and one is her husband's. Now in her envelope she has 4 expenses. She has groceries, beauty, gas, eating out. And in her husband's envelope he has 3 expenses: groceries, gas, and eating out. And she has 3 fixed expenses. One is car, the second one is cell phone, and the third one is savings. And those fixed expenses, the money to pay for those remains in the bank. Everything else she withdraws, and that's how she handles her budget. Always make sure to check your expenses against your calendar. You want to make sure all the irregular plans, such as going out to a restaurant, is included in your paycheck expense list. For example, if you know you are going out to a restaurant, make sure you have more money allocated in your eating out budget. Once you have your expenses figured out, go to the bank and withdraw the amount of cash that is needed to cover the expenses for that paycheck. Then organize the cash into different category envelopes. Number 2. What envelopes should I use? You can start using plain white envelopes from the dollar store. Then write labels for each category on them. However, as time goes on, you might find that it's easier if the envelopes are color coded. It's way easier and faster to pull out the envelope from your purse or wallet if you know the color category you want to use. For example, if you go to the grocery store, you don't need to pull out all the envelopes to find the grocery budget. You know that it's green, and this saves time. Don't make it complicated. Use whatever works for you. If all you have are white envelopes, so be it. If you want to use color-coded envelopes, you don't have to buy expensive envelopes. You can use cardboard paper and make your own envelopes. There are many YouTube videos showing you how to make your own color-coded envelopes. I'll leave a link in the description showing you how to do it. Number 3. How do I make sure I succeed? Honestly, no one in the world can make you stick to a budget. It doesn't matter what budget system you use. The sticking to it part is always an issue. I can give you all the advice in the world, but ultimately it comes down to you. You must understand that budgeting takes work. Making your budget is your first step, but it's not the hardest part of budgeting. You really have to want it. You have to reach a point in life where you are fed up with your financial situation. You need to hate your financial situation and not be willing to live like this anymore. You have to practice discipline. I'll tell you a little bit about my backstory. I'm in my 30s. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I live with my parents and I have zero income at this point. I've reached a point in my life where I'm sick of living this way. I'm tired of worrying about the price of food when I go shopping for my parents. I have a hole in my jeans and I don't have the money to buy a new pair. I'm frustrated and I feel like a failure. I just want to be financially free, live on my own and have my own independence and help my parents out so that they never have to worry about money ever again. With my YouTube channel, I aim to learn everything I can about making money online, saving and investing, so I can become financially free and never have to worry about money ever again. Who else wants the same things I do? Number 4. What if I spend all my cash? As I mentioned above, the best thing to do is to practice discipline. I can't tell you how much to spend for each category because everyone is different. But what I can tell you is that the best thing you can do for your finances is to realize you started this journey for a reason. Keep that reason in your mind always. That's your why. You must have a powerful why, a powerful reason that will keep you budgeting even when you want to quit. Your why could be to stop overspending and get a better handle on your finances so that your family can prosper. Always keep a miscellaneous spending category in your envelope system. This will give you some room to make up for some of life's mishaps, such as forgetting to buy a birthday present. Use the cash that you don't need to cover these expenses from your miscellaneous envelope. In the beginning, this can save you more times than you can count. Number 5. Can you still use this method if you pay bills online? Yes, you can. The main benefit of cash envelope stuffing is that you have limited physical cash to control your spending. Instead of withdrawing cash from your bank, keep the money there and list your expenses the exact same way. Keep track of your spending using the envelope and make sure you don't spend more than what you allocated. List the amount of your category budget at the top of the envelope and keep track of your expenses as you spend them. Look at this like balancing a checkbook. Remember those? Use your debit card until you hit your budget target for that category. And that's pretty much it. Keep in mind, without having a physical cash or visual for how much you can spend, you have to be extra disciplined using the cashless envelope method. It's still a great way to budget and keep track of your spending. You just have to have a little more willpower. That's it. Those are some of the frequently asked questions on cash envelope stuffing. Here's a quick recap on how to do cash envelope stuffing in 4 easy steps. Number 1. Think of the budget categories that need a cash envelope. Number 2. Figure out your budget amount. Number 3. Create and fill cash envelopes for the budget categories. Number 4. Only spend cash that you've put in each envelope. If you love this video, then make sure to check out this custom playlist I made on cash envelope stuffing. Thanks for watching and see you later.